So we were driving, smoking cigarettes, literally singing along. Me and Christine are going, 18, I get confused every day. Hey, put that on in the background, Lou. Yeah. This is Bert Kreischer-esque story. Me and Christine are having such a good time singing along with this, and then I get interrupted by, it's Bluetooth to the car.
Yeah.
So the song gets interrupted by, says Jacob Batat calling. And me and Christine are feeling good, and we go, oh, Jacob. I think windows are down, so we're smoking. It's very windy and loud. And we push the button, answer the call, and we go, Jacob, what's up?
We're going to really fly this week, aren't we, buddy?
I mean, legit.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jacob, what's up? Like, Christine goes, this better be good. You're interrupting Alice Cooper. And Jacob, it's funny, he's bad reception for whatever reason we're not getting. And he goes, yeah, that was just, email came and I don't know, disturbing. Wait, Jacob, what's going on? He's like, hold on. He goes, there. You tell me. And we can't really hear you very well. I'm going, Jacob, and now me and Christine are both thinking. We found out later. We were both thinking. I go, is Jacob ODing? Jacob's on drugs. Yeah. Jacob's on drugs and he doesn't know what's going on.
Like
he took a weird mix. He had a weird mix, and he's like calling it because it also sounds so discombobulated.
Gotta get me out of the mud, man.
And he goes,
the mud man's coming for me. We're all falling. We're all falling, and everyone's sleeping, and I ain't ready to go to sleep. I don't want to sleep for I ain't trying to go. I want to wake up. I want to wake up. Please help me wake up. You need to drive over here right now. Wake me up. Bring me a Red Bull. Shoot me to space. I need wings, baby. JB needs wings. JB needs his wings, baby.
So I started. He goes. I get very disturbing email I got, and it's kind of loud with the car. And I go, disturbing email. I go, what's wrong? He goes,
well, he called me too, so I'm like, from me? Like, is my email? I go, I'm going through emails.
The way he said, please. Why does no one trust that I can just tell the story the best way?
I am looking at you, listening.
I know, but this one jumps ahead. Is what she does. She's a momentum killer.
Let's kiss. Let's get in here. Come on, nothing. Two tongues knocking around won't change.
It's just ridiculous. So
it's a tempo changer.
He goes, I got a very disturbing email. I go, disturbing email. I go, well, wait a second. I go, from who? It's like a horror movie. I go, from who? He goes, from you. And I went, what? I go, Christine, bail on the cigarettes. We got to roll the windows up and hear what this is happening.
Now pause the story. Pause the story right there.
Uh-huh.
Now I want to go to Jacob's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob, when you called Jay, and I'm not going to say what happened. When you call Jay and you know it's a dire situation, and you hear Jay acting
his tone, it couldn't have been happier. It was the greatest day of his life.
And so was this making you feel crazy?
Dude, it was Sunday.
So
we were eating shit all day.
I said, what did you do the other day? Well, I don't want to get into the story, but it's like, how could you be in such a mood?
I went to a Sixers game. Sixers won. Eagles lost, but that was a hell of a season.
Hell of a season. Good job. Good job, Eagles, getting back to the playoffs after losing.
Oh, yeah. I'll give an official Nick Foles send-off fucking memorial at some point. But, yeah, and just like, but overall, just, spent the whole day with Isabella. We had fun. We dropped her off back in Long Island. Good time listening to music with her. And everything. It's a good day. Yeah, that's what the emotion he got.
Yeah.
From you. I go, wait, it was Bailey cigarettes. Roll the windows up. Now I got to hear.
The call is coming from inside the house.
That's the weirdest. When he said that, I go, I start thinking back. Now, by the way, right away it was going through my head. I go, if I said something like weird or something, like, I'm like almost like a
voice memo accidentally on your phone gets sent.
Now I'm like, was something sent accidentally that's like weird or something? Yeah. Like, I've definitely. I don't like send Christine like dick pic or send dick pics around or anything. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's not. I'm like, what could this be? And then why would that be disturbing anyway?
Who could it be now?
So like, I'm just like, I'm in complete. Like, I'm like, what is he talking about? This is a mistake. Christine's going through her phone looking like.
Did you get an email?
No, I didn't get an email. He just...
She's great.
He called me, so it was confusing. So then all of a sudden I was like, I'm going into Jay's sent folder. You want me to read the email?
No.
Who do you want to read the email?
This is what Jacob just says to me. He goes, just from you. I go, Jacob, what are you talking? I go, I didn't email you. I've never emailed you, I don't think, even. I text you. I go, what? And he goes...
Something I wouldn't say, baby.
He goes, and all I hear is he goes, it's the email saying that you had a humongous fight with Jonas, who's a big dog, Comedy Central.
Yeah, one of the top dogs.
One of the top dogs. He goes, you had a big blowout with Jonas, and you said, and I swear, in the split second, my mind went from, when he said that, I was like, because now I'm like, my thing got hacked.
Yeah.
Something terrible. And I swear to you, in a split second, I went and started laughing hysterically. And I go, it just took me back to halftime of the Eagles game.
Mm-hmm.
They're still up. They're up by 4 points.
Yep, 14-10.
They're up 14-10. And I'm like, you know what? They're losing momentum, but they're going to fix it in halftime. They're going to come back. I'm just alive with hope and promise. Already had seen the Sixers win live.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking I go, oh, halftime of the game. I go, still looking good. We're going to be good. Hey, Christine, you want to go outside and smoke a cigarette? And she goes, yeah. And Ari Shafir goes, hey, well, you guys smoke a cigarette because do you have a can I use your laptop for a minute? And so I went, in my mind, I go, had a fight with Ari.
Yeah.
I go, Ari completely, and I go, Jacob, I don't know what that email says, and I don't want to know yet, but I'm just telling you that's definitely Ari Shafir went into my email, because like an idiot, I gave him my computer thinking, why would Ari go through my personal email?
Yeah, why would he do that?
So this is fantastic, and I want to explain, we'll read the email in a second.
Because I have it still unopened, because he sent it.
Great.
Now let me tell you, he sent it to the wrong email address for me.
That's hilarious.
So he sent it to like a throwaway one that I have.
Sure.
And it's
so you
not
never got a
the one
chance to see it.
So I didn't see it. So I just...
Well, Jacob did see it. You don't even know what it says yet either. Neither do I. Christine read it. But this is the best. So Jacob goes, I go, that was Ari Shafir. I go, watch. I go, let's go give him his victory lap because he left that grenade. I bet he himself forgot about it already. Mm-hmm. This is the best part. I described what our night was so far. Spending time with Isabel and everything all day. We call Ari and put him on three-way with Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, hey, Ari. And Ari just starts laughing right away. I go, dude, I just want you to understand what you did worked wonderfully because Jacob interrupted. And I described the whole thing I just described to you. It was an amazing night. We're listening to music, and Jacob called and goes, you sent me the message. And he just starts cackling, laughing on the phone. And then he goes, yeah, also, just so you know, he goes, I made it a real teaching moment. I went, Isabella, you see, when someone hands you an opportunity to do something like this, so Isabel completely aware, didn't say a word all day, completely aware that bomb's laying out there, that she's going to possibly kill Jacob with anxiety.
So funny. And possibly me.
Jacob,
and it was aimed at me, too.
I still don't know what the email says. We're gonna read it right now on air. And so what?
Good.
And then we have guests coming, but they're supposed to be here at 7. Right? Yeah. What are you going to do? Stop panicking, Jacob, you fucking nervous
I'm
ass.
telling you.
Guys, let's just flex it out. I just get... Who do you want to read the email?
Maybe
because I went completely out of nowhere.
Maybe Jacob. Maybe Jacob's voice reading will be so good because he read it and he knows it shot fear into him.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
I can tell by the first line if it is the same email I got.
It is.
Oh, it is.
Okay, so it's a group email. Perfect.
He sent it to both of you. That's why Christine, when she found out, she panicked and started telling you. Which I always said, by the way, then Christine's anxiety kicks in hard because she starts going into panic mode. She goes, well, what if Dan sees it? And I go, what do you think Dan's going to do? Call Comedy Central before he calls us to be like, what happened?
Comedy Central, Dan Soder. I just got a nasty little email.
Yeah, it's like, what are you...
I heard of a disagreement between...
so the only words I heard was got into a fight with Jonas.
And I just have an email that says bad fucking news.
Bad fucking news.
Is that the name of the email?
Yeah.
So Jacob is going to read it?
So why don't we read the email?
And he wrote it, I gotta say, give him credit, in your style. Like, I could see you writing like this. I called my brother before. I was like, what the fuck happened? They can't do this!
They can't do this.
You called your brother before?
Have said to this guy?
Oh, I don't know, dude. I have to hear this. I gotta hear the email. Well, you're saying you're getting ahead. I don't know what this thing is.
Let's see what the email
goes. It starts off saying, we just got into a massive fight with Jonas at Comedy Central. He's threatening to end the bonfire. I'm dealing with it all right now with Edbra, but if they call you, don't say anything. Actually, don't even take the call until I get a chance to talk to you. This is really fucking bad.
Jets.
From jokerson@gmail.com. Oh,
Man.
oh my God, I'm so dumb.
Christine, write to Christine's phone number.
I'm so dumb.
Dude, my question is, can we, the thing that...
Dope.
That was really dopey, sorry.
This happened right at our house. Our address being...
You go over to 145 East 7th Street, apartment 2C. The handle jiggles real easy.
We are very vulnerable between the hours of...
I'll tell you this, if you attack at 4 a.m., I cannot fight you. I will not fight you. I am asleep.
I always want to give Christine's email. I just have her get inundated with dick pics of fans.
Yeah, just send your hogs to...
Send your hogs to...
but that's also our booking web
Christine,
address.
do you have a throwaway email that we can give out so people just send their hogs to it constantly, and when you just check it, it'll just be dick pics of fans?
Do you have a backup email?
No.
You don't have a throwaway? All right.
ChristineMarieNYC@gmail.com.
Christine Marie, and wow, I'll be honest, I was getting ready to walk away from it, and she goes, no.
She was like, I have a Rolodex.